this is just a test. I wanted to see how this would turn out. I've got some fancy stuff going here. It's streaming from the camera, so like you could see, it should be focusing. Like, okay, there's that. So it should be high quality. We might start maybe make it a touch louder. Okay, let's see. Let me go in and do that. That's on the mic. Okay, how does that sound? Is that any better? I don't want to hurt you guys' ears because that wouldn't be cool. Okay. Can you see our chats? Yes, I can see your chats. Gerard, thank you. The olive is very nice. This is Indochino. I have not messed around with OBS and live streaming. I haven't messed around with any of this in a very long time. But we'll probably be doing more streams because I think this is a cool way to interact with you guys and put out content. It's just basically like this. I should probably do like a Instagram thing. Like, hey, we are live. So we are live on YouTube right now. So go check it out. Make sure I sound good and look good. So we are live. Okay, we're going to post that on Instagram. You should do more of these live streams. The stream will restart. This stream will end shortly. Okay. Let me know if this is lagging. I want to know if this is lagging. I am down in the studio and the internet down here is not the greatest. You might not receive... Let's see. YouTube is not receiving enough video to remain smooth streaming. Why isn't it? Okay, so let me know how this is looking. I'm going to watch this back after and make sure that everything is going okay. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. That's not good. Streaming status poor. Let me know how this is looking, guys. What are you thinking of this? Yeah, so kind of just addressing some of the comments. Let's see what we got here. The sound is fine. I like the olive suit. Yes, the olive suit is very nice. It's from Indochino. Okay, now it says the connection is excellent, so that's good. First time seeing the live from you. Leroy, yes, this is the first live. I just wanted to get on here and test it out, see how I like it. We're probably going to be doing this more frequently. Probably in the late night hours, we're going to be going live on YouTube just to spicing it up and sprucing it up a little bit. Let's see, do a bespoke suit video. Brother Nature, so I've got I don't have a bespoke suit. That is probably further down the line. Somebody comment something, let me know if this is still working. Let's see, house. Yeah, so we'll definitely be doing this more often. This will probably be like a weekly thing where I just get on here live at least twice a week and just ramble or talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, answer comments in the questions or in the comments section. This is definitely a first. I want to try something really quick. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try to see if I can actually Pity Umo. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. I want to see if I can... Okay, so I just threw up a streaming will begin shortly thing. So I want to see if that actually shows up in the stream, because if that can show up, that would be cool. And then we'll get into, I guess, the actual live stream. Let's see. Oh, I think that's what you have to do. You have to you have to transition it over in order to get that on there. So I'm going to see if this actually shows up. Oh, it looks like it did. Okay, so now you should be seeing a streaming live shortly. This is so cool. I have not messed around with this in a long time. Now let me transition it back to me. Okay, now we're back to me. So that is so fancy. Wow, I'm just glad this is actually working. Let's see. Yep, there I am. Okay. Well, let's go back into here. Okay, well, now that we're back, the live stream is working, so I'm very happy about that. Let's see. Let's get in here and see what we got. Okay. Some of the comments. Let's see. We got, you should go to Pity Umo. So Pity Umo is interesting. I really don't have a big of opinion on Pity Umo. I think some of the styles there are a little bit more, how do I say, they're definitely more brash. They're definitely more bold. So it's not something that I really could see myself, wearing a lot. And so, or going to the event, but definitely will consider that if I ever do have the opportunity. It might be good just to see what other guys are wearing and see what's popular. Well, I guess since I'm on here, I guess I can take some questions. So if anyone has any questions they want to give or ask me while we're here live, I guess, just doing this. This is the first one. I wanted to see how it turns out. Later on, we'll probably get into some different topics. We might smoke a cigar. I think a black tie thing would be pretty cool to do on here once I get a tuxedo. Not sure where I'm going to get a tuxedo, but I've been looking at different makers, and so I think that would possibly be a good live stream to maybe kick this off with. Also, having a cigar, that'll be fun. But really just wanted to get on here and see if this would work the right way, and it's proving to work the right way, so I'm very happy about this. Let's see, Gerard, he has a question. My question is, why do women judge men on their shoes? So, Gerard, that's a very good, a good question. Why do women judge men based upon their shoes? So, first of all, I think women, they judge based upon a lot of things, particularly, how your grooming is. That's super important. How you smell. When it comes to the shoes, you really want to pay attention to those, because if your shoes are not put together, it really shows that you're not a put together person. You don't have to wear the most expensive shoes to look good in a woman's eyes, or in anyone's eyes for that matter. You just have to make sure that what you're wearing is always clean, it looks good, it's well kept, it's polished, and that goes for everything in your life. You got to make sure that your hair, your grooming, everything, it's got to be on point. So, Gerard, that's just a good question that you had there. Brother Nature asks, what are your thoughts on floating canvases? Floating canvases. So when you say that, are you talking about like a half canvas jacket? What are you referring to? Because I have like all my jackets here, so I can literally pull out something. Me personally, I prefer a half canvas jacket. I think it's just the great middle ground. I do have full canvas jackets, but they're not... they're really not, I think a full canvas jacket is cool, but to me, the extra insulation is something that I really don't like, and so I tend to stay away from those fuller canvas garments. Let's see. Brother Nature, no square-toed shoes. Yeah, so don't wear square-toed shoes. You want to make sure that every shoe you have has at least, just grabbing one, you want to make sure that all your shoes have like, a rounded point. You don't want to wear anything. Now, this is kind of square a little bit, but it's really not too bad. I don't have a square-toed shoe here, but really making sure that most of your shoes are going to be round is the best way to go. So this is pretty cool. Any more questions? We have 8 viewers, so that's good for a first live stream. Email said, "Looking good, brother. Thank you so much." Yeah, this is just a test, so I really didn't have a topic prepared or anything of that nature. I just wanted to make sure that this was working the right way. Let's see if we have, okay, we've got, yeah, so really just wanted to get on here. Any more questions before I get off? What do you think of the brand Meerman? So Meerman, Leroy, I don't have a pair of Meerman shoes. I hear that they're very well. I hear they are a very nice pair of shoes. But I don't have them. I have some Meslon shoes, which are like a pretty nice, a nice pair of shoes. But I'm really not familiar with Meslon, so I really can't speak on the quality. Let's see. Dan S., do you think tobacco vanille is kind of a girly scent? I don't think it's a girly scent. I mean, some people would say that, but to me, it's I think tobacco vanille is a perfect fragrance for the fall and winter, because what it's going to do is it's going to have a 16-hour performance. There's a little bit of smoke in there. Tobacco, you can smell that. You can also smell the vanilla in there, which is very nice. It's definitely my favorite fall fragrance, I'd have to say. Let's see. We've also got, let's see. Gerard said, would you like to do a collab? Would like to do a collab with Robert. If it makes sense, then we could do it. I'll probably end up eventually doing like a thing on here where, kind of like Kevin Samuels, where you can have you guys on here as well. I think that'd be something that'd be very interesting to do. Like have people actually come on and we have conversations with the subscribers and bringing on other YouTubers that I like to watch. I think that would be something really cool. We're definitely going to try that out. We might do this every week. I think this is pretty cool. Now that I got the quality, let me know if this is like HD. This should look HD. Eric, he says glasses are dope. Let's see. Eric says glasses are dope. What kind are they? Eric, these glasses are actually, these are the OGs. These are from Zenni. So I got these probably a year or 2 years ago. I actually need to go get a new prescription. But Zenni is a great brand because it's great because it's affordable. If you go to places like Warby Parker or Glasses USA, the glasses are like $90, and so this is perfect. These glasses were maybe $13 or $14, so definitely consider going there if you're looking for some glasses. So, Gentleman Rated, which I'm looking forward to seeing your videos. Who's your ultimate style icon is what he asked. So my ultimate style icon is actually a fictional character. It's James St. Patrick from Power. I think he does a fantastic job. Whoever styled him in that TV show was just amazing. Amari Hardwick is the best actor I've ever seen. So I'd have to say Ghost or James St. Patrick is my ultimate style icon. Let's see. We also have Gerard, why are black leather jackets out of fashion, but biker jackets are in fashion? So I think leather jackets are still in fashion. They're stylish. I think they're timeless. I wear a leather jacket quite frequently. I have one actually right there. If I was to go grab that, you could see it. But I think that's a fantastic item that every guy should have in their wardrobe because it's definitely something that's going to make you stand out. And that's the way I like to think about it. So there's that. And then another question we have here is Eric Thomas. What's up, Eric? He asked, got in late. What are you wearing today? So I'm actually wearing a jacket. It's from Indochino. I have a whole suit. This is like their wool linen suit. Then I'm also wearing just a white t-shirt. And then I have just on some brown Spear McKay trousers. with side tabs. So very simple. Watch is a Seiko. This is one of the old school 80s Seikos. So if I hold that up there, that should focus. Very nice watch. One of my absolute favorites. And I should be in focus again. I love this live streaming thing. This is very cool. So next question is, let's see, we've got here, that watch did focus. Okay, so we've got here, next question, it says, who would you like to collaborate with? Which YouTuber? So as far as YouTubers that I like to collaborate with, Vladimir Roche is a great YouTuber. He hasn't put out a video in a while, but I'd love to do some work with him. Demetrius Levi is also a great channel. And then Barry over at the Husey Style is a fantastic channel that I also like to be doing a video with here shortly. Some of the videos that you guys are going to see on the channel coming forward, we just shot today actually. We did 3 videos. We did a kind of like a beginner basic style video for when you're first starting out, basically like a capsule wardrobe. Also did a video on how to style this bad boy, and I'm going to show you right here because this is very nice. Did a video on this suit. It's from Indochino. It is a pinstripe suit. And so we did a video on that. That was a great video to do. And then also we did a video on, let's see, what else? What other videos do we do today? Oh, a video on monk straps. That's also coming out because I think monk straps are the best type of shoe that you should wear. So we did a video on all of my monk straps, and I'm going to be styling them and showing you, the shoes and what I have and why I think they're a great pair of shoes. So I hope that answers your question. I got off a little bit off topic, but yeah, great YouTubers. Vladimir Roche, he's good. I'd love to do something with Kirby Allison, if that would be possible, or even one of the bigger guys. I started this channel with the intent of doing the style videos because I love style, and along the way I've met a lot of great guys, and I'd love to collaborate with them. So let's see. Also, we have here some questions. Let's see. Dan also asked, what are your opinion on Brooks Brothers clothing? I think Brooks Brothers has a great set of like knitwear. Like their long sleeve polos are great. Their cardigans are great. Polo shirts are great. I think the suits are a little bit overpriced. I do have one black Brooks Brothers region fit suit. It's absolutely amazing. But the lapels are a little bit skinnier. It's a little bit more fashion forward. But I think Brooks Brothers is a decent brand. But I think the prices are a little expensive and you get better quality with, the main brands that we talk about on this channel. Spear & McKay, Suit Supply, Indochino. I think they're all going to be a better value for your dollar. So the next question we have here is, do you own a dark purple suit? So I don't own a dark purple suit. I'm supposed to be having a lighter shade purple suit with pleated shoulders coming soon, but I ordered it from a very sketchy brand, and so I'm not sure if it's actually going to show up, but we'll see. Will I be doing reaction videos in the future? Not entirely sure if I'll be doing reaction videos. I don't know. What would you guys like for me to react to? Oscar, thanks for the comment. Oscar says, your rust and green suits are my favorite. Outside of the conservative business box, what is your favorite suit? So, favorite, did he say favorite conservative suit? He said, what's my favorite suit so far? Honestly, my favorite suit so far is probably going to be the suit I got from Suit Supply. It's just the gold button. I think it's fantastic. I really love that suit because just the lapels, the customizations, everything is nice on that. I've got a very nice linen suit coming in the mail. It's a tobacco brown linen suit from Bespoke Initiative. You may have remembered we did a video collaborating with the wool silk linen suit. Had some fit things we had to address with the first one. Excuse me. We're also going to do a video on that other suit once it comes in, so I'm excited to do that, and I'm starting to lose my voice. Gerard asks, Robert, do you own any three-piece suits? So, I actually own one 3-piece suit. It is a really old suit. I got that suit from Goodwill a long time ago for like $10. It's a very thick wool suit. I will only wear it in the wintertime. I'll probably do a video styling it in the winter once we get outside and it's cooler. So I do have one 3-piece suit. I don't have any other ones. I'm not the biggest fan of vests, and so I've really never been a guy that wears vest with their suit. So let's see. Hero and Villain Style. Thanks for the comment. He asks, what advice would you give to someone just starting off in the YouTube scene? So that's a fantastic question, and honestly, I could do a whole video on that. If you're starting off your channel, you're first starting off, the first thing you want to consider, you got to get this right the first time because it's really important. Make sure that your camera quality is good and make sure that your audio quality is good. Your subject matter is going to be simple. You could do whatever you want for that, but if you really want to stand out when you're first starting, the only regret I really have in life is not having the best camera when I could have afforded that. I had the money to go and buy a 6300 or whatever when I first started, but I didn't. And so I would say the first thing you should do, invest in a quality lens, invest in a quality camera body with good autofocus, and then get a good mic. That's just what I recommend if you're starting off. Make sure you tag your videos good and release videos consistently, and then you'll grow. So that's what I'd say for that. Excuse me. Gentleman Rated, he says, let's see, a lot of comments coming in. Gentleman Rated, he says, we're going to stay on here. I'm having fun doing this live stream and stuff. So Gentleman Rated, he says, you never know what will see you. You never. Oh my gosh, I'm a horrible reader, by the way. This is why I do videos for a living. So he says something. You never know. We'll never see you in a tuxedo. Will there be a video of you doing black tie? Yes, I will be doing black tie in the future. Let's see. We also have. Let's see. Do you have a lapel preference? Yes, I think all lapels should be at least 3 inches. For me, it's usually 3.5 to 4 inches for the lapel width. I love a wider lapel. I don't think the skinny lapels make sense. So I definitely will recommend a wider lapel. South Wrap 23X. He says, so for pleated pants, focus on the hips. Yes. So when you're wearing pleated pants, you want to make sure you have enough room in the hips, because if you don't, the pleat is going to open up, even when you're standing. And you want the pleat to always be closed. You want it to look right. You want it to lay flat. And so make sure that when you do wear pleated trousers, make sure that if you're tailoring them, tailor kind of a little bit further past where the pleat's in. So kind of around the knee down is where you're really going to want to focus on tailoring, because if you go any higher and you start taking in those side hips, it's going to pull the pleats open. Also, keep that in consideration if you're adjusting the waist in the back, because that's also going to take away from the amount of fabric in the front, because it's going to pull it back. So I hope that answers your question there. We also have since you're a tailor yourself, will you be mixing shades of color suits with your initials? So I'm not sure what you're asking, but basically I try to make sure that the suits that I get, any lining or monogram that I get inside of the suit, I make sure it has a contrast to it. Usually I just go with white. So I hope that answers your question. Do I own a 3-piece suit or a 3-button suit? I have 3-roll 2 suits. I don't have a real 3-button suit. I don't think that those are really that stylish. They're not for me. They're very old school, and I don't have any 3-button suits. Those really kind of remind me back to like the Steve Harvey days and, you know, the way he used to dress. So I don't recommend you wear 3-button suits. We also have, let's see, Gentleman Rated. I love the way you're able to naturally articulate yourself in your videos. Do you have any advice for people with speaking with anxiety or public speaking? So, that's a great question, gentlemen rated. So basically, I've been a talker my entire life. My father was a talker. My grandfather is a talker. So it's kind of in my blood. I really don't have any great tips as to public speaking. What I always say is make sure when you do talk, you're knowledgeable of that subject. So for me, I always make sure that when I'm talking, I know what I'm talking about. I've done a lot of research about men's style. I try to know a little bit about everything, just so in every situation I have something to talk about, so that when you guys do throw me these questions, I can say stuff. But really, if you have problems with anxiety and public speaking, the best practice, the best thing that you can do is practice, because that's really the only way you're going to get better at anything in life is to practice. And so for me, doing these videos, I started off, I'd literally write down every single word I was going to say, and then now I just write down a few bullet points to keep me on track, and then I just go from there. So that's basically what I'd say for that. And then the next question, Jason, what's up, Jason? He says, "Hey, Robert, you're the man." Thank you, Jason. I really appreciate that. Would you say a pinstripe suit is a statement piece? You guys are going to realize during these live streams that I'm a horrible reader. Never have been a good reader. So yes, a pinstripe, you're actually going to see a video coming soon where we style it 4 or 5 different ways. But yes, a pinstripe suit is going to be something that is the biggest statement piece of a suit that you can get. It's going to be even bolder than, a striped suit. It's going to be really the boldest suit that you can get because of the thick stripes. And if you get something that doesn't have a subtle stripe, it's really going to stand out. So those videos we're going to be doing those as well. With that pinstripe suit, we're going to be styling that, and I need to slow down and talk slower. Next question is, he says, have some water. Yes, I probably should have some water with me when I do these live streams, but now that I'm here, I'm not going to stop. So who are some of your style inspirations? I kind of touched on that earlier. James St. Patrick from Power is a fantastic actor, and whoever styled him in that TV show just was amazing. I also love Steve Harvey. I think his suits are amazing. Some of the extra stuff that he wears that's really bold. My goal is to have a collection like his one day of over 500 suits. I just think that's amazing. That's a different suit every day of the year. So that's definitely a goal. Of all the lapels, peak shawl or notch, which is your favorite? It's definitely peak lapels. Most of my suits have peak lapels. Peak, notch. So yeah, most of my good suits have notch lapels. Another question we have here. So notch lapels, Oscar, notch lapels, they're great. They're versatile. They're basic. You can wear them a lot more casually. I think the peak lapel adds a little bit more formality to a suit, and I just think that really is a great way to stand out. So, let's see. How old am I? So I'm 22, very young. I started this channel when I was, 2018, 19, 20, 21. So I was 19 when I started this channel. Originally, and some people may remember, me and my brother Rylan, we did videos. We had a channel called The Fashion Brothers, and so that was how I started off. We basically, we had been watching all these guys doing the videos, and we loved doing, talking about style, and we loved dressing well, and so basically, we started that channel and did that, and just over time, kept doing those videos. But I saw something in video that I don't know if he really didn't see it, but I wanted to put out a video like every day of the week, or like at least once a week. And so we just parted ways, and he went and did his thing, and I decided to focus on video, and so that's how I got here. So Gerard, he asked, are you in a studio or are you at an office? So this studio, I'm actually in the basement. This is in my basement. I have soundproofing up there, lighting, all that kind of stuff going on here. But yeah, I'm in the basement. So this is where my studio is. I do all the videos. In my other job, so and this is what people usually ask me as well. I run a media company, so I do videos. I film videos for people full time as my job, and so that's really what I do. I have my own company, and this has been really the catalyst that helped me start my business because people were seeing the improving of the quality here on the channel and wanted to hire me to film video, and so it eventually got to the point where I was able to replace all of my income with doing videos for other people full time, and so that's what allows me to do these videos here for you guys. So that's a little bit about what I do when I'm not recording videos for you guys. So Coloma, I think I pronounced that. You said here that you have a pinstripe light gray suit, you have a navy suit, pinstripe charcoal suit, subtle pinstripe, dark brown, dark green flannel, royal blue, double-breasted, and a double-breasted gray, dark gray. So if that's all you have, then, think about a navy suit. If that's all you have, think about a navy suit. You could also put like a check suit or a something like a bigger, like a window pane is something. That's also what I'm going to be adding to my wardrobe soon, is a window pane suit. My brother's on here, Rylan. So what's up, Rylan? Gerard asks, am I a tailor? No, I'm not an official tailor. So I started off tailoring because my grandmother was tailoring my clothes for these videos. And, when you're older, your hands, you have arthritis and, things. And so it would take her a long time to tailor my clothes. She'd take in the side seams and make the jacket fit better. She'd slim the arms. She'd lengthen the sleeves. She'd do my pants for me. So I basically one day was like, hey, if I buy a sewing machine, can you at least tell me the principles behind tailoring and how to do it? And so she showed me how to do it. And basically, I got a sewing machine. I started doing it myself. And, I've been tailoring my clothes since. Now, I don't really do it as much because it's time consuming and I can afford to send my stuff to the tailor. So that's what I've been doing lately. But I still, every once in a while, will hem a pair of pants just because I think it's fun. So that's how I got started with tailoring. If you were given $10,000 to spend on a suit, what brand would you buy? So if you just gave me $10,000, I would not buy one suit. I think that would be a waste of money. I'd go and buy a bunch of different suits. I'd probably try a brand like Oliver Wicks, or I'd go to maybe to Spear McKay or someone like that. I just go to a brand that I'm already familiar with. Excuse me. And I would just buy a bunch of different suits because $10,000. So if you remember, I did the suit roundup video with all of my suits, and all of mine came out to like $6,900, and I have 25, maybe 35 suits. And so there's literally so much that you can get with $10,000. So say $500 a suit, you could get 5 or 10 suits, and that would perfectly be reasonable. So definitely that's how I'd answer that question. But if I was to buy one suit for $10,000, I'd probably go get a bespoke suit, and it'd come from Sutoria Jensen is a bespoke suit maker. He does a lot of stuff with Kirby Allison. He makes like the Italian tailoring with the pleated shoulder. He can do peak lapels, all that kind of stuff. So I'd go there, or I'd probably go somewhere overseas to get one. Maybe Leonard Logsdale, which is another great tailor. I'd maybe consider him. So that's basically where I'd go with, if I was to be buying a $10,000 suit. So next question we have here is, let's see. Okay. Will you be able to interview Kevin Samuels? He's an interview consultant. I'd love to talk with him if I could get him on here. I don't know what that would look like. Chief and Ellie, they make really good suits. I'd consider a suit from Chief and Ellie. Yeah, I like Kevin Samuels. I wish he would do more style content. I think that'd be more interesting now that he's built his base. But, the relationship stuff works for him. So, it's good that he covers that. So, let's see. How'd you become comfortable wearing a double-breasted jacket as it's not very popular? So, I just like the way they look. I think double-breasted jackets are fantastic. The key to double-breasted jackets is to make sure that the fit is right. A lot of off-the-rack brands, especially, they don't sell double-breasted jackets because they're harder to style, and so that's something to definitely consider when you are building your wardrobe. So those are just some questions that we're answering. I'm glad this live stream thing is going good. We'll stay on here for another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to get ready to go. So if anyone has any more questions, feel free to throw them out there. Gentleman Rated also says Tom Ford purple label. He says Ralph Lauren, Edward Sexton. Ever hear of any of those brands? So yeah, so Tom Ford is good, but again, the suits are very expensive, so I wouldn't want to spend my money on that kind of a suit. Purple label, Ralph Lauren, also very expensive, and Edward Sexton's very expensive. I'd consider Edward Sexton suit, but his padding, he's very structured, very formal, and so I'm not a big a fan of, those really padded, structured suits. Coloma says, I'm really looking for some quality pocket squares that are under $40. Do you have any recommendations? So for that, I'd say if you're looking for pocket squares, I have a set of maybe 25 pocket squares that I paid $16 for. I got them off of eBay. So consider eBay is your best friend. The lady that sold them, they were her husband's, and she was just trying to get rid of them. And I knew that they were good quality pocket squares, all silk and cotton and linen. And so I definitely picked those up. Really nice. Let's see. Big Bong Ploppers, no cap. Hello from England. What's up? Let's see. Where do I buy ties and pocket squares? So Suit Supply has great ties. I go to Goodwill and get a lot of ties. A lot of my ties also came from my grandfather's closet. He's a style guy, so I wear a lot of his ties. Let's see. Pocket squares, eBay is going to be the best place for you to find good pocket squares. And then also we have another question from Gerard. He says, which female fashionistas on YouTube or off do you respect and follow? So I actually follow on Instagram. I follow a lot of women that are in the style game for their perspective genre or niche. Girl that I went to high school with, Josie Sanders, she has an amazing Instagram. Emma Dawn also does some great stuff on there. These are people that I know locally that also put out content on Instagram. Instagram's where I kind of lack. I really need to do more, and so I think the women do a better job of putting out content. And so those are two great ones that are local. There's, I think her name is Crystal Brick. She also has a really nice, Instagram. I don't know if I can bring her up. I've got to figure out how to use this. Let's see if I add another source. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, it'd be a window capture. Okay, I'll mess around with that later because I don't know what's on my desktop. I don't want to show any confidential projects or things I'm working on. So, but yeah, we'll figure out all that stuff later. Greetings from Belgium. Man, I guess I just have subscribers from everywhere. When I started doing this channel, I did not intend for things to be going as well as they have been going. I definitely will be continuing to do these videos long term because I just think it's fun. I love style. I love the process of doing the videos. I love the style. I love growing the channel and just putting out content. I think it's very fun. And I'm a creative person. So Ziv E says hello from England and Belgium. Hello. But yeah, I just love doing these videos. I think um, I think the style is just it's really fun. Robert, why do women comment on men's style but men don't comment on female style? So that's a great question. So I don't think, and people ask me this: why don't you have a gent style? Why don't you have a women's style? Um, I don't think it really. I think guys don't talk about women's style because they don't want to be offensive, or they don't want to say the wrong thing. Because with women's style, they have just off the research I've done, there's so many different styles of clothing, items to wear, different fits, and it's really a big thing. And so I think that's kind of why a lot of men stay away from it. And then really, I don't think women like the idea of listening to style advice from a man, especially if he's straight. I don't think that that's something that they're really interested in. So I don't touch women's style. I never will. I won't be doing that. There's influencers out there to do that. So that's basically that question. Robert, it's clear that you're very popular in the UK. I appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, the stream is still going healthy. Yeah, I don't know how I have a lot of people in the UK, but I do. So that's very interesting. Once this live is over, I'm gonna edit it a little bit just to remove some of that wait time that we had. And then I'm also going to leave this up because I think this was a good first live. And we'll be seeing, how this does in the future. I'm only going to stay on here for a few more minutes, probably about an hour. So, have you tried made to measure shirt process? Have you tried made to measure shirt process? If so, what's your favorite company to order from? So, here's my thing. So I've tried. Let's see. I've got a made-to-measure shirt from Indochino, Suit Supply, Bespoke Initiative. I haven't tried Spear McKay. So Indochino, Suit Supply, Bespoke Initiative, those are the three that I've tried. They all fit decently, but there's always something that I think needs to be tweaked. The Indochino shirts were just way off. The first two that I got, the first three actually that I got a good deal on them, and they were just horrible. They were really bad, and I didn't like the quality, and so I held off from them. And then I eventually went in, and when I ordered the Pinstripe Suit, I got a shirt to go with it, but I chose a bad collar. I did their pin collar, and I just don't like the way it looks, and so I'm probably going to take that off and put another shirt collar on. But basically, all of the places that I've gotten custom shirts from, they fit decently, but there's usually something that needs to be tweaked. The Suit Supply shirt that I got, the sleeves are too short on it, so if I ever get some more stuff from them, it'll fit a lot better. Let's see. I hope that answers your question, Oscar. Robert, why are there increasing female YouTubers who comment on men's style that aren't shy of being bashful? So I don't know. I really can't answer that question. I think everybody has their own opinion. And the beauty about America is, in the world in general, is you can click off of stuff if you don't like it. So that's how I'd answer that. What are the benefits of cufflinks? So I like cufflinks. I think that when you wear them, make sure they're not too tight. So that's a big thing, because a lot of my shirts, the cufflinks are too tight. I think just cufflinks add an element of formality, and I think they look really good when you're styling those. So definitely consider those if you are, in the style. I think that's a great item. So let's see what's going on with the stream. Okay, 116 people have looked at this. There's 10 viewers on here currently. Average view duration is 3 minutes 33 seconds. Click rate. Let's see, playbacks. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm just looking at some of the analytics on here. 15 likes. Yeah, so that was a good first live stream in my opinion. I think we covered a lot. We answered a lot of questions. I will be doing these weekly now that I've gotten this figured out. We're probably going to be doing these at night. I just think that that's a better time. I think the vibe is better. Another question is, do you own any Oxford shoes? Ooh, that's a good question. So I really have to go on here and look up to see what an Oxford looks like, because I'm not entirely sure that I own an Oxford shoe. Yeah, so I really don't. So I've got these. These are kind of an Oxford, I guess. Make sure that focuses. So these are like a I've had these for a while. These are Allen Edmonds. They're cap toe Oxford with broguing on them, and the actual shoe is, I'm not sure the style, but I do have a pair. So that is really the only Oxford that I have. When it comes to shoes, I really only wear two types of shoes, and that is a monk strap and a loafer. Anything else I really don't wear. So I hope that answers your question of, do I have any Oxfords, because I really don't have any. So are there any final questions on here? We are at 51 minutes, so I'm only going to stay on for a few more minutes. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, and share. Let's see. What brand offered better fit and quality in the suit? Okay, between let's see. He asks, okay, he's asking, Ziv is asking, what's better, Suit Supply or Spear McKay? In my opinion, it's going to be Suit Supply. I just like the Havana fit. I think they have more styling options. I actually, and this is a secret that you guys are getting here on the live stream, I've got a made-to-measure suit from Spear McKay coming. It was purchased actually by you guys, the subscribers. And it's a very nice suit. It's got peak lapels. You'll see it once you get here. It's very bold, and we're going to see how the quality is compared to some of the other brands. Probably next month I'm going to do a suit roundup video where I feature all the brands, and so I will be talking about who's better. But for this question, Suit Supply, Spear McKay, who do I think's better? For me, it's going to be Suit Supply. So, Roland says, let's start with a Belgian beer next time. Not the biggest beer guy. I'm more of like a wine, bourbon guy, so we'll do something similar to that. Oscar asks, what are my measurements? So, chest, I wear a 38 regular. My chest is actually is like a 41, I think, around, is like the actual measurement. Collar on my shirt is like a 15.5 to 16. Sleeve length, I wear 35 in a dress shirt. On a suit jacket, that equates out to about a 25-inch sleeve. When is your next stream, Robert? So it'll probably be sometime next week. Let's see. We might do one or two of these a week. I like this live streaming idea. How many days a week do you wear business casual clothes, formal suits? Which do you prefer wearing? So, Antonio, actually, most days I dress comfortable. The days that I'm filming stuff, I dress up a little bit nicer, whether that's a client project or filming my own channel videos. I try to dress up a little bit more for those, but most of the time I'm wearing very casual outfits. I wear a lot of shorts. I wear like no-show socks. I wear some Nike runner shoes. I wear t-shirts. That's usually what I wear, especially when I roll around the convertible. I'm very casual. So if you ever see me around town in Indiana, I am very casual. Eric Thomas says, suede in the summer, ? I do it all the time in South Florida, but get compliments and critique. What are your thoughts? So personally, Eric, I like to wear suits I like to wear suede all around, year round. That's just my preference, especially if there's no snow. So that's definitely something that I like to wear. Do you own a hoodie or a denim jacket? So I do actually have a denim jacket shirt kind of thing over there that I wear. It's a it's a lighter shade of denim. I don't own a hoodie. I don't have a hoodie. I just don't like the way they look. I don't wear them in the wintertime. I just don't like hoodies, so I don't have one of those. Nasim Pin or whatever. No Simpin 2. That's your name. No Simpin. That's a clever name. I like that. So No Simpin asks, I ordered Spear McKay sweaters and Suit Supply sweaters. Spear McKay have a better fit, but Suit Supply has better material. Okay, that's good. No Simpin. So yeah, that's basically. So Suit Supply is interesting because if you're not like an average build, it's going to be hard to wear that. So Spear McKay in that fact does have a better fit or an easier fit to really get right, especially if you're a guy with a harder build. They're going to fit you a little bit better. Which rapper or musician would you say has the best suitorial style at the moment? Get my pocket square back up. So I'm not totally sure at all who I'd say. I'd really have to look up and see what people are wearing. But yeah, I really can't give you an answer for that. Where do you see yourself in 2 years? So in 2 years, I see myself continuing to do these videos. Hopefully a bigger channel. Hopefully 20,000, 30, 50,000, 100,000 subs by then. I see myself running a larger video agency, so that's what I do full time. Is I do videos for people. I see myself with more employees. I have some editors now that we work with. I see myself maybe owning a rental property or two. 2 years, my Mustang should be finished. I should have everything that I want to do on there done. So yeah, that's kind of where I see myself in 2 years. So let's see. Well, we're at 57 minutes, and this has been very fun. I will take a few more questions. Once this hits an hour, we are shutting it down. Where your glasses from? These are from Zenni. Zenni is an online brand. They are really amazing. Love the quality there. What do you think the next men's fashion style craze would be? So I think everything goes in cycles, and so actually I could see like traditional pleated trouser stuff making a comeback in the future. So that's kind of what I'm thinking as far as what would be stylish in the future. I noticed some of the bigger, like the stuff that Kanye wears, is getting really popular. So that's definitely, I think, where people might start going. But I really don't pay attention to trends. I stick with, what is traditional, what is stylish, that it will be stylish even 100 years from now is what I like to go for. I think all the suits in my wardrobe, I'll be able to wear them in 20 years if I really wanted to. So hopefully I could fit those, though. The next plan, over the last few months, really since the pandemic, I've gained like almost 20 pounds. And so I want to start to slim back down. I can still fit all my stuff, but I'm visibly noticing that I'm getting bigger. And so I want to start to get in better shape. How do you find a good tailor? Are dry cleaners generally a bad idea? Yeah, so you don't want to have your dry cleaner tailor your clothes. You want to go to a real tailor. Go to someone who's got experience. Ask around. If you see a stylish guy in the mall, ask him who his tailor is. That's a great way to find a good tailor, is to ask other stylish men who their tailor is. So that is it, guys. That's the last question I'm going to answer. So hope you've enjoyed this live stream. I just wanted to test this and see how this would go. We will be doing more of these live streams in the future. We may have some guests that I think are stylish. I'd love to get a few other YouTubers. Esteemed Image, I'd love to get him on here. Gentleman Rated, you could come on here as well. like to get Demetrius Levi on here. I think those would be some really great guests to have come on and do a live show. Maybe enjoy a cigar or two. If I could figure out the ventilation down here, the smoke would probably just engulf the whole area. So, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this after the fact, thank you for watching the live stream. And with that being said, you're watching GentStyle. This has been another video. I'm Robert. This is GentStyle. And I will see you in the next one. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. So see you guys later. Got to do the plug.